Welcome to Dr. Jester Talks, and I'm gonna talk about this. From Washington Examiner, US rebukes Turkey's calculated provocation of Greece with deployment of research vessel. More evidence of the Turkish backstab, as I like to call it. Well, Turkey might be allied with NATO. They may be friendly with Russia. But we all know Turkey is in it for itself only, and they want to backstab you as soon as the possibility and the probability presents itself. We saw it with the Armenian and Azerbaijan conflict, because Russia supports Armenia, and they have a base in Armenia. Turkey supports Azerbaijan, and they're sending their own fighters in Azerbaijan. They have even started to bomb Armenia from Azerbaijan. And what did they do? Because Turkey was friendly with the Russians. They bought the anti-air missile system S-400. They showed interest on their shitty airplane called Felon, or Su-57, the Sukhoi new Pakfa. And guess what? They then backstabbed the Russians in supporting the Azerbaijanis. Wonderful, isn't it? And now, and they backstab NATO over this, and now they're backstabbing NATO again over Greece again. Look at that disaster. Turkey's redeployment of an energy vessel into disputed Eastern Mediterranean waters is a calculated provocation of Greece that undermines NATO unity, according to Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's team. The United States deplores the Turkey's October 11th announcement of renewed Turkish survey activity in areas of which Greece asserts jurisdiction in the Eastern Mediterranean. State Department spokeswoman Morgan Ortagus said Thursday. Turkey's announcement unilaterally raises tensions in the regions and deliberately complicates the resumption of crucial exploratory talks between our NATO allies, Greece and Turkey. Yes, Turkey keeps on provoking... I'm sorry, but this strand of my beard was distracting me. I'm gonna have to talk like this, aren't I? Okay, at least I minimize it. Yeah, there you go. We all know Turkey has been trying to attack Greece for quite some time. They have done so in the past. They've even took control of partly of Cyprus, and Cyprus was an independent ethnically Greek island down in the Mediterranean. And what did the Turkish do? They took control of half of the island and moved part of the Turkish population into Cyprus. This is a disaster that only Turkey seems to recognize its control of the island. Nobody else does. And then we have constant bickering between Greece and Turkey in the air or on the sea, and this is just another show of provocation from Turkey. Which is why I'm gonna say it. Constantinople should have been Greek. That's one of the things that I do not like about history. They should have left Constantinople with the Greeks. But no. They had to give it to the Turkish for them to rename it Istanbul. Cannot swallow that. I still cannot swallow that. The statement is an emphatic rebuke of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's posture towards his neighboring NATO ally, just weeks after Pompeo toured the region in an implicit show of support for Greece. Turkey's pro-government media denounced it as a biased declaration from the United States, but the bulletin suggests that the degree to which American officials see the danger of military confrontation between Athens and Ankara. If there is a military confrontation, you know very well I'm supporting Greece from the get-go. Coercions, threats, intimidation, and military activity will not resolve tensions in the Eastern Mediterranean, Ortega said. The dispute over the economic rights is complicated by the fact that Greece has sovereignty over islands near the coast of mainland Turkey, but Erdogan's use of military vessels to escort a research ship to enforce the claims has roiled the transatlantic alliance with the threats of an unprecedented conflict between two nations bound by NATO's Article 5 Collective Defense Pledge. Exactly, like I said, this is part of Turkey's backstab, the Turkish backstab as I like to call it, because they do not seem to have any sort of, I don't know, they don't seem to have a loyalty to any of their allies. They seem to be willingly attacking anybody they see fit, or when the opportunity presents itself, they go on and attack them. Why are they doing this? Why would they do this? They are allies, they are part of NATO. And then they backstab NATO and join again with the Russians in acquiring the S-400. Then they go on and show desire or interest in acquiring the Su-57s. And then they go on about how they're beautiful, and then they go on and backstab the Russians in the Armenian and Azerbaijan case. Look at this. It's so bad that Greece is even acquiring new planes. Greece is buying French Rafale fighters in light of tensions with Turkey. This is from September 14th, from the war zone. As you can see, they got a very capable airplane. It's one of the Aero Canards versions, but it's an absolute need because Turkey keeps on attacking Greece. It's to replace the old Mirage 2000s, which is a very, very capable airplane too. Holy shit, a more advanced Mirage, not brought up to more advanced Mirage 2005 Mark II standards. Prime Minister Mr. King, let's move on, just show a few pictures for you to see. It's a very beautiful and nice airplanes. I'm gonna say the French really do know how to design their airplanes to make them sexy beasts. I'm not gonna lie, they are very, very sexy. Look at this beautiful airplane. It's French, it's a Mirage 2000. And they are nuclear capable as well. But this is one of the things that I hopefully the Americans realize. Thankfully, they realized it with the F-35s by denying it to the Turks and finally kicking them out of the program. Oh, finally, thank you, Trump, for that. It's not to sell them any more airplanes or anything else on NATO, even supply parts for their F-16s that the Turkish have. Do not supply them anymore because obviously they are not interested in a peace with anybody else. They are in it for world conquest. It's something that the Turkish have for quite some time. They want to relive the Ottoman years in which they practically control a good chunk of the Middle East and Northern Africa. But they made the mistake of allying with the Germans in World War I. Shit happened. Well, anyway, let's go and back to the article itself. I'm gonna go jump a few paragraphs and read over here. The Turkish leadership has shown it's not not a credible interlocutor. Greek Foreign Minister Nikos Dendias said Tuesday, it calls for dialogue are only a pretext. The international community must judge and carry on the basis of actions, not words. We must all face reality before it's too late. I agree. Because the Turks go on and say, oh, let's talk, let's have a peace. And then you go and talk, their actions show otherwise. They go on and attack. It's pretty much the same tactic that the Palestinians use with Israel. When Israel finally puts them, subjugates them and puts them into control, Hamas and the Palestinians go, a peace, a peace, a peace, a peace. We want peace, we want peace. And then you give it a year or 2 or 3, they rearm themselves and they go on and attack Israel again. And Israel is forced to respond, and then it finally controls Hamas and the Palestinians. And they yell, "Oh no, peace, 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 peace. Some treaty, peace, 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 peace. We are innocent, peace, 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 peace." There is peace for a year, 2, 3, 4. And then they attack Israel again. And then Israel is forced to do it again to control and rein in Hamas and the Palestinians. And what happens? Peace, 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 peace. We want peace, and please don't attack us anymore. And henceforth, over and over and over and over again, the Turks are doing the exact same thing. It's tiring. It's so very, very tiring. Let's see, what else can I say? We urge Turkey to end this calculated provocation immediately. Begin exploratory talks with Greece, she said. Unilateral actions cannot build trust and will not produce enduring solutions. Enduring solutions, not enduring. Oh, Jesus Christ, my English fails. And this is one of the reasons why Turkey got finally said the European Union said finally no to the Turkey joining the European Union. And maybe that's a good thing, because Germany would otherwise be a Turkish nation by now. Because, quite frankly, the Turks have tried to meddle with the German elections in the past. Anyway, I think that's about it that I'm going to talk. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video if you want more of this beautiful mug of beautiful me. Because quite frankly, why wouldn't you? Look at how sexy I am. Anyway, good night.